Okay, good afternoon, all. This is my second attempt at this video. Hopefully it works. I apologize if it's a little shorter. My voice is about to give out and my throat is killing me, but here goes. If any of you saw my last video, you know that I was just a little bit manic when I made it, and mania is not fun, but you get a lot done when you are manic, and in my case, I got almost my entire house cleaned. I made a to-do list of over 70 items, and I got over half of them done. I got my living room rearranged, I got my bedroom rearranged, I got my bed tore apart, I got the entire kitchen done, under all the appliances, you name it, I probably got it done. However, along with that comes severe lack of sleep. In this case, 8 days, less than 20 hours. Hence why I am probably sick again. And I never really beat the bronchitis I had 2 weeks ago. So now it's come back with a vengeance. It's not quite bronchitis yet, so the doctors won't do anything. They just keep telling me, oh, there's nothing we can do. I hate it when doctors say that. It's like, there's got to be something you can do. I know you can't give me an antibiotic because that's how you get MRSA and C. diff and all those fun antibiotic-resistant infections, but can you give me something for the cough? Can you give me something for the nausea? Yeah. Nope. So, yesterday I left work early because on top of the cold, I have a stomach bug, which is just making me absolutely miserable, and working on a register and having a stomach bug are not conducive to each other, and my supervisors let me go home, thankfully. So I came home, and last night I took a full dose of my anxiety med, which I don't usually do because it makes me very groggy in the morning, but I knew I was calling off today because I don't feel well, and I want to try and beat this bug before it progresses into something worse. And I took a cold medicine that won't counteract, and I took my regular medication, and I slept for 10 hours, which is almost half of what I got in 8 days. So I feel a little bit better in that regard. I still have a really sore throat, so we'll see how long this video lasts. But enough about the mania. That's not why you're here. You don't need any more mania videos from me. Nobody does. That was just a little crazy. I may actually take those down because that's not a side of me I like people to see. People at work had to see it, people at church had to see it, and frankly, it's a little embarrassing because you try and control yourself, you try and hide that part of you. You don't like people seeing your mental health side, but when mania comes or when voices come or delusions come, there's no hiding it because it takes over. And the people that you don't want to see it are the ones who do, and then they look at you differently. They look at you like you're crazy, and it's like, I'm not crazy. Yes, I suffer with a mental health illness, but I'm still me. Okay, rant over, off the soapbox, back to why I'm doing this video today. I want to talk to you about one of my favorite hobbies. And no, it's not diamond painting. Although I do enjoy diamond painting, this is a hobby I've had for far longer. I love to do genealogy. Now, some of you may be wondering what that is. Some others of you may be wondering why. Others of you may be thinking, okay, she is crazy. Why would anybody want to traipse around cemeteries researching their dead ancestors and look up dry files that have absolutely no meaning for today's society? Let me explain. Um, sorry, just had a squirrel moment. um, Genealogy is about more than that. Genealogy is about learning from the past. And I love to interview my family members. It's so cool to hear what the world was like 20, 30, 50, even 70 years ago if you can interview your great-grandparents. It was a completely different place. Yes, it's a lot easier now in some aspects. At times I think I'd like to live back then because they didn't have all of the distractions we have now. They didn't have YouTube, but they didn't have YouTube. But they also didn't have indoor plumbing. Some of them didn't have vehicles. Some of them didn't have electricity. And I don't think I could do that. I like my indoor toilet. I would not want to go to an outhouse at 3 a.m. that's 100 yards from the house in the middle of winter. I live in Pennsylvania. I'm not traipsing through 3 feet of snow to go to the bathroom. And I'm definitely not using a chamber pot. Nope, not happening. I will hold it. And I like my computer. I like being able to communicate with my friends around the world. I like being able to order stuff from China, like diamond painting. They didn't have that. And my grandma thinks I'm nuts, but she doesn't know what she's missing. She doesn't do cross stitch either, though, so she isn't really into that. She crochets instead. But I can't crochet. She tried to teach me, and I don't have the patience for it. I can't sit there and count stitches. It doesn't work for me. But back to genealogy. My grandma and I are the ones in our family who are interested in it, but she lives in Kansas and I'm here in Pennsylvania, and it's really hard because when we want to research it together, we have to compare files over the phone, and sometimes those are hour-long conversations, multi-hour-long conversations. We've had a conversation before that's lasted 4 hours, and my grandma's not a big talker on the phone with me, but we cross-reference files, I pull up computer files, she pulls out her photos of cemeteries, and we just try to make everything line up. The coolest thing is when she thought one of her relatives had 7 kids, and it turns out they had 14. I found that. She was completely surprised. And it was just, oh, they have 7 more kids. I never knew that. And now we have to completely adjust the file and start tracing out all these kids' families and their families, and it's a never-ending puzzle. You're never completely done because there's always going to be another line. You can always go one step back further, and it doesn't, even if you hit a brick wall, eventually that brick wall will open because records are always becoming more and more available. Every 10 years, the census is revealed from the previous. So in 2020, the 1940 census is going to be opened, and I can access records from that to open doors that are blocked to me right now because I can't see it, to people who were born between 1930 and 1940. So I'm really excited about that. I know, I get excited about little things, but I'm not the only one. I know several people who are excited about that. Sorry. I'm going to have to end this soon. My voice is starting to go, but I just wanted to say, if any of you ever are interested in starting your genealogy, feel free to contact me. I would love to help you. That's what I do at my church. I help people with their genealogy. And I think it is one of the most rewarding, most awesome, most fun things I could do because I love learning the stories. I love interviewing. I love organizing facts and dates and just making order out of chaos. It's why I like diamond painting, because you take all these individual gems that aren't lined up and you line them up on a canvas and you make a pretty picture that's orderly and neat and clean. And that's what I do with my genealogy. I take a jumble of facts and dates and chaos and I organize it into a chart that's nice and neat that anybody can read. So yeah, that is that. If you like this video, please hit the like button. If you want to subscribe, feel free to. If not, don't. I don't care. Like I said before, I'm not going to beg for subscribers. I hope you guys have a great day. If it's beautiful out where you are, enjoy the sunshine. For me, I don't plan on stepping foot outside today. I'm going to stay inside and diamond paint and sleep and try and beat this cold because I have to work Monday and I have to take my mom to chemo on Wednesday and I don't want to make her sick. So that is all. Have a great day. Bye.